I want to say Merry Christmas, guys. This is Christmas Eve, and your girl is here. I'm back. Hello, I am Pisces 1111, and like I stated to you guys before, prior to my channel, I was going to be putting a tutorial that shows you lovely people how is it that I apply my nails. So I'm looking really forward to that. Guys, like I stated before, I was going to show you guys how I do a tutorial step by step with my beautiful Christmas haul look from Shein. Like I stated before, if you go to the channel log, I'm going to give you the description page. You can go to www.shein.com, and if you log into that website, you'll be able to see for sure how is it that I'm able to get my nails for discounts for the low. Of course, a banger on the budget. Now, like I stated before, guys, I'm going to give a setup showing you the tutorial of how I make my nails look beautiful. This is a Christmas look. If you looked at my previous channel that I placed on December the 23rd, which is on Friday, I did make sure to mention to you guys that I would be showing you a tutorial of how I'm going to make my nails look fantabulous. So I'm looking forward to that. So long overdue, guys. I am here. Now, if you do see my nails, guys, they are bare. Of course, I don't have anything on the hands. I am going to do a walkthrough to show you guys how is it that I do a pampering on my nails. Now, usually when I do my nails, guys, oh yes, guys, Pisces 1111, I'm back. And I was telling you guys prior that I was going to be showing you guys how I do a tutorial to make my nails look fantabulous with the press-on nails through Shein. These are press-on nails, like I stated, from Shein. So long overdue. I'm really excited about this look. I do want to show you guys everything that I do step on step, one by one, of each way of how I am applying my nails to look good. Like I stated before, to place your nails looking beautifully, make sure you go to www.shein.com. I do have the website of where to go to find these fantabulous nails, but long overdue, guys. It's welcoming back. Basically, like I was saying before, I was here to show you a tutorial. So this is my look. That's going to be the beautiful look I have. I do want to show you how beautiful, fantabulous these nails are. I'm going to bring it up to the hollow so you can see. This will be my nail look, guys. Let me bring it down. But this is going to be the look. I'm going to bring the camera in a little closer so you can see. I want it very, very close because I want you guys to see how beautiful these nails are. But this is the nail look that I'm going to be having, guys. I am looking forward to these. And these are through False Nails, through Professional, which is through Shein. Like I said, they are 1 minute nail tips. Now, if you do open up the box, I do want to show you because I did put on December 23rd this nail look that I was going to be wearing for my Shein haul. I'm going to open up the box so you can see what to expect. This is a beautiful box. It's an empty box, guys, if you see it. But basically, in the side of the box, you're going to get your filer. Now, me, on the other hand, I do have a filer of my own. Now, you can purchase this filer that I have here. You can go on to www.shein.com, or you can go to Amazon to purchase these filers, or even your local beauty supply store to get beautiful filers. I don't usually recommend these. They're really good to have inside of a package if you don't have them. But the thing about these filers, they're very, very thin compared to the thickness of the contouring of this filer. Because when you are going to be getting that abrasiveness on the nail, you definitely will need a thick embroidered nail filer. So inside of the box, I just want to show you in the box what to expect. You're going to get your stickies. You're getting your stickies here. You can see this. These are the stickies. And then you're also going to be getting this filer. So that is what's going to be inside of that box. But now, of course, with me, I will not be using the stickies and I will not be using the filer because, of course, guys, I will not be reusing these nails. This is a one-time wear. It is Christmas time. So I do want to show you what to expect, how beautiful the nails are. These nails, guys, are really, really long. I'll just give you an idea of what to expect. Look at that. These here, guys, are really, really a long length, guys. Like really, really, really long. So I'm going to bring it down a little closer, guys, because I want you to see the camera. I do not intend to wear these again, and I will be cutting these nails. So I'm going to show you a round off of everything that I'm needing to start off my tutorial. So the first thing you're going to need is a nail clipper. This clipper here is going to be used to cut the nail down, because me, of course, I will not, guys, I repeat, I will not be having my nails as long. I'm going to be with family. I don't intend to have my nails that long. I'm going to a Christmas gathering where it's going to be all my family. And I mean, these would be good to, you know, if you want to wear them long to be cute for the night. And I am planning to be cute, but I don't want it to be worrying about what my nails are going to be coming off. So I decided that I will not, I repeat, I will not be wearing them long. So I'm going to be needing this nail cutter filer. I also will need a cuticle pusher. This is a cuticle pusher, guys. You're going to need that. You are, of course, going to need a nail filer. I recommend a really thick redged nail filer, because the thing is that nail filer is going to file that nails and give the abrasiveness of the nail. I also recommend some little swabs. You see these swabs I have here? These are going to be good for wiping. They're going to really bring out the nail contouring as well. Yes, ma'am. So you're going to be needing this beautiful filer here. Like I stated, the filer. You're also going to be needing the wipes. Now, I don't recommend cotton balls. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have some cotton balls, but I don't recommend the cotton balls, because the thing about the cotton balls, it puts smearing. It winds up having residue on the nails, and I like my nails to be clean as possible. So, of course, I will not, guys, be using the cotton balls. Now, another thing I have, guys, I have some alcohol swabs. These are, I recommend alcohol swabs, not to have those. You're definitely going to need those. Yes, ma'am. And so, like I stated before, you are going to be needing, I am back. You're going to be needing your alcohol swab. I have this. Now, another beautiful thing is I have this pusher here. This pusher will allow me, with alcohol is in there as well. And I have also a little spray bottle. You can use the little spray bottle, guys. If you see, I have it here, which would be good for the nails. Another thing, guys, that I have with my thing, I have this little bowl here. Now, this bowl, guys, was used from Amazon. And also, I purchased another one similar to this. This was through Shein. Now, the one here that I have is through Shein. I went to www.shein.com and I purchased this. This is good because it allows you to put your brush inside of here and it soaks it in there. So right now I have some acetone soaking in there. So when I need to clean my nails, it will come out beautifully. So I made sure to get that, guys. You're going to be needing that. Now, another thing you're going to need, you're going to be needing also your brush here. This is a brush. This brush here is really good, guys, because what it does is it removes any debris on your hands. So I have this as well, which is great. I also have our cuticle oil. The cuticle oils will be good for the cuticles. If you see those hands in the cuticles, those are really going to be good for that, which I really, really am excited about. I do recommend, if you're going to do it, to use it. You definitely will need your cuticle pusher and you need your cuticle oil. So that is great. Okay. Now this here also, I recommend this. This is a cuticle cleaner, because what it basically will do, it's going to remove, guys, off any cuticles that are on the bedding of the nails. So I have that too. All right. So we have all that we need. Now, also another thing, guys, I do have a few things here I want to show you also. You also are going to be needing, and I highly recommend it, this is your nail prep dehydrator. It comes with 1 and 2. I recommend to get these nail prep dehydrators. These can be purchased through Amazon.com. These are good to prep on the nails. It protects the nails from glue and any debris on it. So I'm going to put that there. We're going to definitely need those. Now, another thing I do recommend too, many people use nail glue. I'm going to tell you a secret that allows your nails to stay on. And I know you guys are like, oh my. Now, when I tell you this, you're probably going to say, no way, I'm not using that. It's going to damage the nails. What you need to understand, your nails are going to be damaged regardless using glue and any acetone. So the thing is, if you put on this nail prep dehydrator here and you put on the non-acid pH bond, it will protect your hands. So I hate to say it, I'll be a bearer of bad news, but if you're sitting here and you're like, oh no, I want to use a specific glue, glue is glue and it does damage the nails. So if you're wondering, if you see over here what I have, what is this? This is called crazy glue. And I know you're like, wow, I have two of them you can use. You can use the super glue, the one that's sticky like the nail one you use, or you can use the one that is a brush. There's your brush. Now this brush here is going to be good for applying the nails, guys. If you want to apply your nails, you can use it with the brush. Either one is really good for the hands. Me, I use the crazy glue, guys. I've been using this crazy glue, and I'm going to tell you a top secret. I've been using this crazy glue since I was in high school. People always wanted to know, how is it I kept that nail on so long? And it was from the crazy glue, guys. Don't be tricked into believing that it does not work. It does. It keeps that nail embedded on so long. And I know you probably would be like, I don't really want to use this crazy glue, but baby, it's the best decision you can make, and it's going to keep those nails on. Now, if you are the type that want to remove the nails quickly, I would not recommend using the crazy glue, because once you apply this crazy glue on, I promise you it's going to keep it on there. And then over here in the corner, guys, I do have my UV ray lamp. Of course, you probably cannot see it, but I do have the UV ray lamp. So let's go ahead and we're going to start the process. The first thing I want to do, guys, usually it will be that I soak my hands into a bowl, but we're going to do it a short way tonight because, guys, it's 6:41 this evening. And then remember, guys, I got to get on the road first thing in the morning. So we are not going to be soaking nails. I got to do it a quick job. So what you want to do is you want to push back the cuticles, guys, with this nail cuticle. Push the nail cuticles back. That will be the first very step that you want to do. So I'm pushing that cuticle back, guys. You need a nail cuticle, like I said, to push it back. Okay. And I'm just pushing the nail cuticle back, guys. If you can see, you see me that I'm doing it. I'm just going to bring it up here so you guys can see. Push your nail cuticles back. Push it back. Because when you slide in that nail in, you want it to surface into the nail bedding. So you push all your cuticles back. And then, of course, what I'm going to do on the other hand, I'm going to spray my acetone on there. And I'm going to push the nail cuticle back. Now, guys, I am left-handed. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm letting you guys know that. I am a lefty. So, of course, because I'm lefty, using my right hand, guys, it is a struggle. But you start learning how to contouring with your hands. Once you've done it a while, you start getting used to how to use the opposite hand. I've been doing it for a while. You just got to take your time. But I'm basically, guys, pushing the nail cuticle back. That's what you want to do. All right. So your nail cuticle has been pushed back. So now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to remove any debris of the cuticle. You want to go in there and you want to take all that cuticle off. You just go into the cuticle and you're pushing it and you're removing it. So I'm going in there, guys. Of course, I see a lot of cuticle, guys. A lot of it. Just going to remove all this dead skin of cuticle. You'll find a lot of it too, guys. You're going to find a lot of it. So I'm just going to remove it off. Because like I say, when you use your nail cuticle, when you do the nail pusher, guys, it pushes back all that dead skin, guys. So you're just going to be pushing it back. Take your nail cuticle and you're going to be cutting it, all that nail cuticle. It's bringing a lot of it off, guys. A lot of it is coming off, which is good. But yeah, that alcohol, guys, is going to remove off that cuticle. So now I'm moving on to the other hand. Remember, I'm a lefty, so we're using the opposite side of the hand. Because I am a lefty, I want to take my time with doing this side because I'm opposite of the hand. So you want to really just take your time. And any debris cuticle, just, take your time. Remove off any debris cuticle. All right, so that's being removed, which is perfectly. The next thing I'm going to do, guys, I've done that. So I'm pushing the nail cuticle back. So you're just going to push it back and do the best you can. Don't be too hard on yourself if you're using the opposite hand. I push the hand back, guys, if you see it. Next thing I'm going to do, guys, you're going to need an abrasive, your filer. Your filer, you want to make it a rough edge. So I'm going to basically file my hands. And I'm going to make it rough. You want the surface of the nail to be rough, guys. Because guess what? It's going to hold and contour that nail. You do not want your hands to have any soft surface. Because remember, the nail has its own natural oils. So you want to try to remove as much oil off the nail as you possibly can. You're just going to file it really good. And you're going to use that thing and cut and file it down with that nail filer. We're going to do the other side. Yep, you want it to be a nice surface. My nails, guys, are already another thing, guys, let me show you something else I totally forgot. I forgot, guys, but we definitely want to use this. This is my Buffy that I was telling you guys about. It is a nail buffer holder. I totally forgot about this. This thing here is a lifesaver. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on there. You see that, guys? And I'm just going to file the hands. Like I said, I am a lefty, so we're using the right hand, but we're doing the best we can, and it's coming out not that bad. You're just going to file it back and forth, and you're going to file the hands. My hands are already short. Now, the next time I will be showing you guys how is it, guys, that I take the nail off without damaging the nails. I'll show you that. So, okay, we done a really great job, guys. So it's nicely and rough. Now, the next thing we want to do, we want to use our little brushy. Brush it. Then I want to file this one a little bit more because this nail here, guys, has been cut down. You want to file it to where it's even. So I'm going to just hold it here and cut it. And cut it with the nail filer. So I'm just filing it to making it a little even because that one wind up breaking. My nails are really, really short already, so there's no damage really to the hands, guys. So we're just filing it, guys. Filing it to bring it out. All right. So I'm going to put my little thing in the little brushy here. And we want to remove any debris. So I'm going to take the swab. Now I have my alcohol swab here. I'm just going to wipe the hand. I want it nice and clean. Nice and clean. I push the nail cuticles back. Nice and clean, guys. See that? Let me bring it up a little bit more. There you go. Nice and clean. And use my little board. Bring it down just a little bit more. Yep, nice and clean. Okay, and we're removing off any debris on the hand. All right. So now the next thing what we want to do, guys, now that we've done that, we want to separate these nails. So I'm going to put my little bubby here because I want to separate them where they need to go. I'm going to go ahead and separate them, and I'll be back in just a minute. When I come back, guys, I will have the nails separated so we can start applying them. So bear with me just a moment, guys. All right, guys, so I am back. So like I stated before, if you look, I have up here at the top, I'm going to have my nails. I've already cut them down and I've separated them. They are here. I have them already separated. Make sure I have those there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. So I have on these gloves. If you're wondering what I have on, these gloves are perfect because they're going to be used when I put them in the UV ray lamp. They'll protect my hands. So before I even start applying the nails, I told y'all before, we're going to first use the nail prep dehydrator, which is here. This is going to be the first thing that I'm going to use. I will be using this. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this off for just a second. And we're going to use the nail prep dehydrators. My alarm just went off, guys. So bear with me just a moment. Alarm went off. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use the nail dehydrator. I'm just gonna apply some on each hand. Dehydrator is really good. It's used to prep the hands, and it also protects your hands. So we're gonna be using this. If you notice and you see them, I have them here. I'm applying the nail dehydrator on each hand, guys. I'm gonna lift this one up for just a second. I want to apply it on this hand. This is the hand that works really good, guys. This is the hand I can use good. Now this is the other hand we're gonna use. I'm gonna have to move really slow because when I'm using the opposite hand, it's not as fast as I do it. But you're just adding your nail dehydrator on the hands. Each nail we're adding it on there is basically gonna be protecting your hands, which I'm doing. So I'm adding one on each hand, guys. That way I'll be ready for when I apply the nails. So we put the nail dehydrator on there. So I have my UV ray lamp. I'm gonna put my hands in the UV ray lamp for a few minutes, guys. I want to dry the contouring. I'm putting it for like 10 minutes, guys, on this UV ray lamp. It's gonna be a few minutes, if you're wondering. I'm leaving it in there for a few minutes, guys, my UV ray lamp, and I'm gonna put the other one in there. Like I said, I have these gloves. These gloves are good because they do a protection of the hands. That's what the gloves are for. I do highly recommend you get some gloves. These gloves came from Shein.com. They were under $3. If you lock in and do the reviews and take advantage of your discount promotion, you can get them for a really great price. So you can take advantage of the detail, guys, if you make sure you lock in by agreeing to the reviews and using your coupon discount. So we've used the UV ray lamp. It's nice and dry. So long overdue. Now what we're going to do, guys, we are going to be applying the nails. Now usually what I would do, guys, if I wanted to keep them on even more longer, I would bulk these nails, and I'm going to show you why. Now the thing is, because I am a lefty, guys, and I use the opposite hand, I never use the big thumbs first. My two fingers, my big thumbs, I never do those first. I always start from the right and come around. So I always start from the pinkies of the hand and I go opposite. I recommend to do that because it makes it much more easier. So we're going to start with the opposite hand. I'm going to be using that first. Now this here is up to here. Now the thing is, this nail is kind of long, so I'm going to cut it a little bit more. Like I told you before, I'm using this nail cutter. I'm going to cut it down a little bit more. I don't like my hands to be too long. Okay. So before we apply it, I just wanted to cut it on there and make sure it works good. All right. Let's turn it around here so we can make sure the nails are faced the way they need to be faced. Of course, they look perfectly the way that they are. Now, the next thing we're going to do, I use my non-acid bond. I am also going to be using, guys, I use the nail prep dehydrator, just the number 1 here. The next one we're going to use, guys, is the non-acid pH bond. Okay, guys, so what I'm doing is I'm applying the non-acid pH bond on my hands, and it's going to be being applied. I'm adding that on there, guys. Okay, and yes, guys, so I'm back, and we're going to be going, like I stated, we're going to be applying the non-pH bond. Is being applied on each hand. You're just going to nicely put some on it. Don't have to be a whole lot, guys. Just a little bit on there to bring the primer in out of the hands. Gonna bring them out, make them look real cute, guys. Just putting that pH bond on there. Once the pH bond been applied on it, put it in the UV ray lamp, I'm sorry, for a few minutes. Not very long. Use accordingly. I'm just gonna be cleaning up my mess over here while I'm waiting on the other stuff to come. I'm just letting it soak in there a few minutes. Usually about 10 seconds in the UV ray lamp, which I'm putting my hands in the UV ray lamp, guys. Let it in there for like 10 seconds to let it dry. That's all we're doing for it. Now, the next thing we're going to do, like I stated, I have my left hand. I'm a lefty, and I have the right hand. So, of course, the hand that I'm really good at would be good to use first, but I don't. I like to use the opposite hand because that's the hand that I struggle with. So we're going to go ahead and do the opposite hand. So I'm going to go ahead and apply on here. Make sure it's fitting to the contouring. Now this nail is kind of long, guys, and I do not want them too long. So I'm going to cut it down. You can use the thing and cut it or however you want to your taste. Okay. So that's the first nail. We're going to move along to the second. We're going to keep them going. 1, 2, 3. This needs to be cut down a little bit more too. I do not like them too long. I don't want them too long. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, bring it down a little more, guys. I'm gonna cut it down. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the big finger, 5. But we're gonna leave the 5 there because I do not, like I stated, want to use that one. So I'm gonna use my crazy glue. So the way I'm gonna do it, we're gonna start out first with the nails. So I'm gonna rub it on. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna brush this glue on with the glue brush. Yep, I'm gonna dip it in. Really your choice. Or you can rub it in twice. Then what I'm gonna do, since it's beautiful, I love the little brush. Take my hand and I'm gonna rub that in. I'm gonna dip my hand in the glue. Be really careful, guys, because this glue here, like I say, it will dry that hand really, really good. We're gonna turn it over. Be real careful. Be real careful. Be real careful. I just said be real careful. Didn't I say that? It's hard to grip because I have these gloves on, guys. But I'm going to get it on. Remember, this is the opposite hand, so it's sometimes a struggle. But I'm going to go ahead and lay it on. Be careful. Leave it on a few seconds. A few seconds, guys. A few seconds. Let it go. Take your hand. Basically, you're going to press down on it. You want to make sure that there's no air bubbles in it, so you're going to press on as much as possible. And I'm going to file this up because I do not want them to be too uneven. Okay, so a few minutes with the glue. The beauty of it all with the brush, it does not leave residue. You see that? I'm going to have to file that and it's going to come out perfectly, but we're going to file it. We're not going to worry about it. Now, because it is a thin layered, I can put it in a UV ray lamp. I'm going to put it in after I apply them. So let's get it started, guys. Let's keep it moving. Okay, so like I stated, we're going to brush this on. We're going to use our brush. You're going to brush all on the nail. Okay, you're going to take your nail. You're going to dip that brush inside of the glue. And you're going to rub it in there. You want to rub it in real good, guys. Real good. This bad boy is going to stay on there, guys. It is going to stay. That's what I love about the brushing of the crazy glue. It will stay on. So we're going to turn it. Now we're going to take our hand. We're going to push it. You want it to go into the bedding of where the cuticle is. You're going to hold it. A few minutes hold. Okay. Hold it a few minutes, guys. Don't let it go. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now take your handle loose. Take your nail. You'll take this nail here. This nail. This nail here. And you're going to push it down. Make sure there's no air bubbles. Hold on to it a few seconds. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. Nice and sealed tight on there. And then the beauty of it all, guys, you don't see no residue of glue. That's what I'm telling you. We're moving on to the next nail, guys. We're getting it done, and there's no smidges, nothing like that. That's why I say I love this crazy glue, guys. I've been new about this, like I stated, since a child. When I was in high school, guys, I used to put this crazy glue on. And I know people will be like, oh my gosh, that's going to damage the nails. No, it does not, guys. If you got that pH bond protection on it, it's not going to do anything. It can't do anything more worse than what acrylic will do. I'm just being honest with y'all. Being straight up raw and uncut. Okay. We do it old school way around here. So it got a little glue on it, but it ain't stopping no show. We gonna keep them moving, guys. Remember, this is the opposite hand. So I struggle a little bit with applying, but it's all right, guys. All is well. Got a little smidge there. That's okay. You're just going to press down on it because remember, this is the opposite of my hand. So, you know, I struggle with the opposite hand. You're not going to be able to be perfect when you're doing the opposite hand that you don't use. The only thing you can do, guys, is hold that glue on there, press down on it using the other opposite hand so you can apply it. So that way it comes out really good. That's all you can do, guys. And keep pressing. Those nails are looking fleek. Look at them so far. Looks really great, guys. I cut them down, and of course I will be using my filer. Here's my filer. This is my best friend, guys. Never will get me wrong, my filer. All right, so we're going to move along to the next hand. We are moving along. Okay. I'm going to take my little glue and, you know, rub it on there. You're going to brush it. Brush it on the hand. A little smidge got on there. Don't stop no show. You ain't stopping nothing. We're going to take our hand. We're going to turn it the opposite way. Be really careful because this is some crazy glue. And you're going to brush it on the hand, guys. Brush it really good on the hand. And you're going to take it and push it down. Now, be careful. Flip it over. Because remember, this is crazy glue. Take your hand. Hold on it to it. Be really careful. Like I stated, it gets stuck a little. It's okay. Remember, this is the opposite hand. So when you're dealing with the opposite, guys, just know you're going to hold down on it. I'm going to take my hand off a little bit. I'm going to press down on it. Press and hold and press and hold. You're going to press and hold it a few minutes, just holding it, pressing it. You're going to take your hand. Make sure you touch all over it. You want to touch the entirety of the hand, guys. Just pushing down on the cuticle hand. Let it push for a few minutes. Make sure it's on there, which is awesome. Okay, it's on. No smidges, no glues, no nothing. So this is the last hand we're going to use. Hands look really good. I'll be filing the nails last. That's the last thing I'm thinking about. We are focusing on putting on the nails right now. So I'm moving along. This is the hand I work really good with. So this is going to be much more easier. I do want to cut this hand down a little, guys, with my little clippers. Cut it down a little more. Okay, take my crazy glue. I know what to do. Okay, we're going to brush it on. This is the hand I work really good with, guys. So we're going to brush it on. I do see a little smidge there. If you do see a little smidge, just take your knit wrap and go like this. You can even use a little my little acetone brush that I have sitting over there waiting to be used. I can use that, but we're not worried about it. All right. So I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to brush it on to the nail like the contouring so it can look really nice. We're going to brush it one more time. Uh-oh, some of it. Be careful, guys. Do a little brush. Doesn't require too much because like I said, this bad boy is going to stick. Be really, really careful. Use the pointers like that and then twist it. Now I'm going to hold it on there. Okay. And press down. Press it, press it, press it, press it down. Press it down, guys. Hold it. Take your other index finger and press. Be really careful. Press. All right. Now I am going to cut this down a little bit more probably. I'm going to examine my hands and then we'll decide if we're going to press it down or what we're going to do. We'll wait it out. Moving along to the next hand. So these will be cut down. I will be cutting them down. All right, moving along to the next one. We're going to take our hand and we're going to brush it on. Brush. Brush really good on there. Take the hand and we're going to brush it. Make sure you get in the corners and get on the contouring of the hand. You can brush, put a little bit more of that brush on there. Looks really good. Good, perfectly good. You're going to take it and flip. Be really careful when you're flipping it. Get the corner edge. You're going to go in there, guys, and push the cuticle back. Push it back into the cuticle so it is laying in there in the cuticle so it can slide in there. And you're just going to hold it. I'm going to take my hand off and I'm just going to press my finger down on it. I'll leave it on a few seconds, just holding the contouring of the hand. Don't, take your hand off. Take your time. Don't rush it. Push it hard. Now you see some of it came up when I pushed it. So you know what I got to do, right? I'm going to get my brush. This is an acetone brush. And I'm just going to go around the edges. Because, guys, you do not want that glue to be surfacing on. And then you're just going to rub it around to take it off. There you go. And press down a few more minutes. That's all you got to do. All you got to do. And then in a few minutes, I will be putting it in the UV ray lamp. So I'm good. We're going to move along to the third one. We're on a roll here. Next nail. Okay. The thing is with this crazy glue, guys, you can do one little rub on it. Because remember, guys, this glue is going to surfacely tighten the nail. It's going to stay on there. Okay, so we're going to go back in there and I'm going to rub the glue on. Like I did the other one. Get in the corner of the contouring of the hand. I'm going to turn the hand around, guys. Turn that nail around. Take your hand and you're going to push it into the cuticle. Where the cuticle area is, push it really tight. Hold on to it a few minutes. You want it to be held on. Hold it, hold it. Hold it a few minutes. Okay, take your hand off. Push it down. Now this guy's nail is kind of long, so we're going to be cutting this down, guys. I do not, like I stated, want my nails long. So we're going to be cutting it down a few minutes. Let it tighten on it. I'm going to take my scissors. We're going to be cutting down. Like I stated, I do not want them too long. I want them where they are a medium-ish to short. So we're going to cut it down. This one needs to be cut down. The beauty of it all, it will allow the contouring to cut down. I'm just going to push down on it again. Push it. Hold it. Hold it a few seconds. Hold it. Once you hold it, you're going to be moving that glue around. Hold it, guys. Don't let off on it. Hold it and hold it. Okay, perfectly. Perfect. So now we're moving on to the next hand, and then we have our pinkies, our big toes. So let's do this one, and then I'll move on to the last one. So we're going to just rub the glue on, which I'm doing now. I'm going to take my little nail here. Okay, we're going to rub it on. Rub it. It works perfectly. I love this. I love this one because it doesn't make a big mess. It's not like the other ones. The other ones, it gets gummy, get messy, sticky. This here barely even has any nail glue debris on it. Like barely I've seen any on it, which I'm really happy about. I'm really excited about it, so I'm just keep pushing on it, guys. Took my hand off a few seconds. Hold it and push. I'm going to take my hand and I need to cut this off down a little bit. Just a little bit more, guys. Just a little. There you go. Like I say, I do not like my nails to be too long. All right, so we're gonna now do this one. Now the thing is, this one here, I'd rather it be that no nail is on this one. We're gonna do this opposite one, guys, because this one is my thumb and it's a more thicker thumb, guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna rub the glue onto the toe, the nail. This is a big thumb. Just gonna push it on there. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna take the glue. Now this one here, guys, is my hand is a bigger hand, so you got to be really careful with this one, guys. This can get messy, and this is the opposite hand. So I'm just gonna rub it on there and be real careful. I'm rubbing it, and I got to be strategic about this, like specifically and strategic, because this is my fatter finger. Oh, see that? And this is the opposite hand, so I got to be real careful. So we're just gonna push it. Hold up, be careful. Push it in there. I ain't gonna lie, it's always harder with the opposite hand, guys. Always harder. So I'm gonna just push it for a few seconds. Now that it's been pushed, I'm gonna push it down and go around it. You see how I'm doing it? Pushing it down and going around it. Because the hand is, I have a fatter hand here. So I gotta be really careful. Another thing I'm gonna do, because this hand is a lot fatter, you got to be really careful. I'm going to cut this hand, push it down and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. So remember, this is the hand that can come off because this is a fat hand. And I'm going to cut this. Oh, sorry. Oh my, that was a close one, guys. Did any waste? No, it didn't. Yeah, like I stated, you got to be careful when you're using the opposite hand. It really can be it can be hard. I'm not going to lie to you. It can be really hard when you're dealing with the opposite hand. I'm going to cut it down a little more. When you're dealing with the opposite hand, it is not easy. Okay, so it's on there. I'm going to cut it down to where I found it. I want it as short as possible. This one is going to be the shortest one, guys, because this one is the fatter hand. So I can't have it where that hand is a long hand, to be honest with you guys. All right, guys, so we are completed. I want to show you my hands, the finished touch. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I put the last one in. I'm putting my hands into this UV ray for like 30 seconds so it can dry. Like I said, I had that crazy glue in there, guys, and I want my nails to dry. So we are going to let it sit in the UV ray lamp 30 seconds on each hand. I will not be using a top coat. What I will tell you guys, putting a top coat on there, it will damage those nails, guys. It will mess them up. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Before, I didn't know any better. And I was putting the top coat on there and it damaged it because the nails are already a gel. So you don't want to put a top coat on it because it's going to damage those cute nails. They already have an embedded shine, so you don't need to put the top coat. I'm just being honest with you. I've done it and it kind of damaged the nails. That was when I first started and I didn't know any better. And then my nails got damaged. So we don't want to do that. That's not the goal. So like I stated, I've already put the nails on and my nails are looking really nice. I'm going to go ahead and be filing them. They're in the UV ray lamp now. So it will be a few more minutes. The UV ray lamp, I am completed on it. So I'm going to go ahead and close up this, my crazy glue brush. I have this. We're going to close it up. So we no longer need the brush. We do not need this because it already, just going to go around the little ridge, just to make sure it looks good. Didn't need this. I'm going to put the top on and I'm going to put my nail things on because I'm going to be reusing these nails. Let me put the top on after I throw out the, put my top on for my glue. There's my top. All right, so now the last thing what we need to do, we're going to go ahead and file the hands. So I'm going to file my hands. so they can look superb. You can decide if you want them a square or what do you want. I'm going to show you my little bubby that I have here. My nails are already done. You see how they look, guys? Really nice. I'm going to be using the filer. Well, I'm going to take these off the gloves because I am completed with my hands. I'm finished. My hands no longer need to be in the UV ray lamp, so I'm going to go ahead and start filing them now. So my hands, I really wanted them in a square look. They were priorly, these were pointies, but because the hands were so darn long, guys, I did not want my hands with that look. So I'm gonna do a square look and call it a day. My preference really is the square look. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I love a square look. So I'm gonna just file them. Remember I told you you need a good 20-inch filer. Just start filing away. They can look good. You want them to look even. Just gonna file them. File them away, guys. You can tell how they look by filing them. Just file them away, guys. It looks a pointy, like a square look. I love a square look, guys, though, to be honest. Just gonna keep filing them. You can take your hands like this. And you want to make sure it looks right, so we're just going to file them. Here we go. We're going to keep filing them, guys. Just let them keep filing. Let them keep filing. There you go. There you go, guys. Just keeping it looking right. You're just going to keep filing them. You want them to have a nice square look. There you go. This is the last one, guys. You're just going to bring them down and you're going to file them. Make sure they have that nice square look. Just keep filing them on that buffer. That buffer is going to bring it out. Just keep filing them, guys, until it has a nice square edge. We're going to bring this one down and just keep filing. Just keep filing them, guys, so they have that nice cut edge. Once you've kept filing them, guys, this is going to be the looks. I want you guys to see the look. These are my look. I'm going to bring them a little closer down. I want you to see them. But overall, this is my look, guys. Really, really excited. They look amazing. Perfect Christmas look. I'm looking forward to it. And there's my look, guys. My nails look really remarkable. So now the last thing I want to do, guys, is I'm going to add my cuticle oil around the ridge, because you want your nails to have a nice shine. So I'm adding the cuticle oil on it. Like I stated before, guys, I will not be putting the top coat on this because these nails are a gel and you are going to damage those nails if you do that. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to put cuticle oil around the nails. That oil to bring out the cuticle. I love my little cuticle nail thing. It's really make them cute. It's just oil. Now we can do oil, guys. We can't do the top coat, but we can do oil because we don't want our nails to be damaged. Okay. Okay. And then the last thing we're gonna do, I just wanna do one more little filing. I just wanna look at them one more time and make sure it has its file. So let's just go over that one more time because you don't want that file to be damaged. So, all right. So the nails look impeccable. Really nice. Just going around it again. The tip look really nice. So here's my nails, guys. There's my look. So I am really excited about the look. There it is. Really, really pretty, guys. Like I stated before, this is a press-on nail tutorial through Shein. I do want to say thank you guys for taking out the time to lock into my channel. Of course, guys, you know your girl will be taking pictures tomorrow of my look. I'm really excited about it, guys. And I do want to say thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure to assist you. And I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to all you guys. And I do want to remember, just say peace, love, happiness to everyone. And thank you for taking the time and locking into your channel. Ciao. Holla at you guys and enjoy.